Alright guys, let's start this off really simply with this. How you feeling?
Fucking good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, we just got off the New Blood stage about an hour and a bit ago, maybe an hour ago. Best gig we've ever done.
Yeah.
Best crowd we've ever had. Crew are fucking amazing.
Really hyped up at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Been really well looked after this morning. It's just been really easy to do.
Good day.
It can't go any better than that, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel like Bloodstock's treated you really well then, yeah?
Yeah, of course. They always do.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah, it's not your first rodeo.
No. No, they're always great. The crew on the New Blood stage especially are just so fucking on it. Like 15-minute changeovers for like 20 bands in a day or whatever it is a lot of work, and they do it so well.
Talk to me about your journey to this Bloodstock and getting here and the ups and downs of the experience, as much as you can.
Okay, so in January, around at the start of the year, Lee decided to quit.
Yeah.
For his own reasons, but absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I still absolutely love that man. He's still one of the best guitarists I've ever worked with, but he just couldn't do it anymore, basically. So we got in Marcus, who was over there somewhere, who was also fucking good.
Yep.
And then a few months ago, Neil Stevens, so the original vocalist, founding everything,
yep.
You know, the Godfather or whatever, he also decided that he didn't want to carry it on. I spoke to him for a really long time, and he basically, between me and him, we decided that it's got to carry on.
Yep.
We've got Bloodstock coming up. It's just things are going too well to bin it off. Neil's reasons for quitting again are his own, but mostly he wanted to focus on his health and a few other things. Like, there's literally, you couldn't have less bad blood between a group of people who've moved on from a band. But yeah, so at that point, we all sat down as a group and spoke about how we want to do it. Me doing the vocals, it was kind of the path of least resistance.
Right.
But I wanted to do it. It was essentially when Neil decided he didn't want to do it, we thought about how we could carry it on without him, and this seemed like the best way. So I've been working my dick off on vocals. We've got Neil on bass, who is smashing it, and well, we made it.
Were you worried that so many changes, particularly say, in vocals, was going to isolate the Elimination fan base that existed already?
A little bit.
Yeah.
We're not going to make any apologies for the fact that it's different. Yep. It's going to be different. It will be. We can't just cling on to what it was. Like the stuff we'd already started working on for the new album, it wasn't Echoes of the Abyss Part 2. It's definitely a different beast anyway.
Right.
So if we alienate them, I hope we don't.
Yeah.
We want them to come with us. But
you'll accept it if they do.
If they don't, fair enough.
Yeah. Well, you see shows like this as the opportunity to say, this is who we are now. We are still the same beast. It's just a little different here and there.
Yeah. I mean, my vocals, they're not the same as Neil's at all. It's still a thrash band.
Yeah.
Like, if you like thrash, you'll probably like both. You might like one more than the other. Absolutely fine. If you love Echoes and you don't like new stuff, listen to Echoes again. Bump our streaming numbers up, please.
Yes, of course.
If you prefer the new stuff, come to gigs.
Yeah. Were you surprised or pleasantly pleased by the crowd that was in the New Blood for you?
Definitely. Like, we sort of managed to clock that we had a decent amount of traction going online.
Yep.
Dan does all our PR.
Yep.
He's really good at it, which is why we're talking right now.
Yeah.
So, you know, we knew we were heading up to probably the biggest gig of our career so far. The turnout was exactly what we hoped for. They were fucking great. It was really good.
The step up though, the next stage, the next actual literal stage, what's it going to take for you to reach the next level here?
album 4.
Yeah.
Get album 4 fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Which is what we're working on at the moment.
Where are you at with that? What can you tell me about it?
Not a huge amount. We're still writing. We're not in like pre-production or anything like that. It's definitely still writing. There's a few songs that are more or less done. There's a few songs that are still forming. The way that Elimination has always worked previously, it's never been a last minute thing, but it's always very spontaneous.
Right.
Like, it's not necessarily sitting on the same song. Infernal, slightly different story, but like in general, it's you write the song, you're happy with the song, you use the song, rather than we wrote a song, we need to rewrite it 7,000 times. If it's a good song, use it. If it's not a good song, don't use it.
Yeah. So you're satisfied with what you've accomplished this year?
Yeah, 100%. Like it's especially considering
All
a
the
lot
things,
of the changes, lineup changes, moving, everything like that. I'm never going to say it's been an easy year for Elimination. It has not. But this is why we're doing it. Like literally, days like today are why we're still going.
Does it almost feel like a reward for all that struggle, for all the hardship that you've gone through to get to this point, still be able to come here and play Bloodstock? Do you feel like that's a reward?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's a payoff.
Yeah.
We have worked fucking hard for a really long time, and this is the payoff.
What about the rest of the year? What does it look like? Chill out? Or got a lot going on?
Lots behind the scenes.
Cool.
Like, we've got 4 gigs booked this year.
Yeah.
One of them was Call of the Wild, which was Neil's last gig, which was really nice. We did Norwich a couple of weeks ago. It's a little bit of a break in for me doing vocals. This one, and then we're also doing Thrash Chester with the 0161 guys.
Fantastic.
In is that November? Yeah. Whenever that is. Buy tickets for that, it'll be really good. I think we're on with Shrapnel. I honestly can't remember who else is on it, but like
We have stuff going on. That's only what we want to hear. No worse than you go. Oh no, we don't know yet. We'll see what happens, but you've got stuff happening.
We'll work to that and we'll keep writing.
Yeah. You think 2024 at some point for sure? Yeah.
Oh,
Release?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pissed off if it's not.
Yeah, it's a long way. Yeah, we're already in August 2023.
Yeah. I mean, with that writing style of it being relatively spontaneous, like we still think about what we're doing, obviously, but when it comes, and it works. That does generally mean that we can turn around the writing side quite quickly from not a huge amount of material to quite a lot of material. And to be honest, gigs like this, they're the biggest motivation you get. Like you go home and you're like, cool, I'm going to write an album like right now.
Yeah.
You
left buzzing basically, left people really encouraged.
2024, I think, album number 4.
Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you come back and do one of these bigger stages as well. Right, Dan, bring him in.
Cool. This is our friend and skull dead guy, Ozzy Osbourne.
Right.
He's got some questions for you. Some are Bloodstock related, some are not so Bloodstock related.
Right.
Randomised.
Do you consider yourself a people person?
Yeah?
Ooh, yeah, kind of.
I mean, people.
Yeah,
What are the
people,
random
depends
people?
on, have I had enough sleep the night before?
Right.
Where's my caffeine level or beer level at a festival? But yeah,
If
mostly
I had a coffee and are you a dick? Probably. If not, then no.
Yeah.
Right, wonderful. What is your favourite swear word?
Fuck.
Cock goblin.
Cock goblin. How often do you get to use a fuck's going to be used a lot in life, but cock goblin? How often do you get to use that?
Whatever I want.
Yeah?
Bollocks.
Being a cock goblin.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
There you
like-
go. We watched you play. I don't think you said it once on stage. Did you? You didn't say cock goblin on the stage. Watched you play.
I said fuck a few times.
Yeah. Kept telling everybody to wake up.
Exactly.
What is your favourite thing about yourself?
Yeah.
Someone else can answer that.
No, you know, you can reverse this if you want, because we want to keep a super positive message here. Deal on each other. Your favourite thing about each other.
You go first.
I love the fact that this guy's got a really good writing style and he's fucking mostly really laid back about things.
Yeah.
Very easy to approach about stuff and easy to talk to.
Massive dong.
Yeah? It's always admirable. Always admirable.
You need to know if you're in a band together. Like,
You can't not know.
Yeah.
even if you don't want to, you're going to find
Yeah.
out eventually.
Yeah.
What's the positive thing you can say about social media?
What's the what, sorry?
What's the positive thing you can say about social media?
It helps us communicate with our fans.
Yeah?
Positively
that's the
get off it most of the time.
But when we post stuff, share it and like it, please.
Yeah.
It's very helpful.
Feed the algorithm for us.
Yeah.
You think you're good at it?
What? Socials?
Yeah, you think you get it, how to use it.
I hate it, but
Yeah.
I do it for Elimination and The Killer, so I spent long enough doing it that if I'm not doing it right, I'm definitely doing it wrong.
The necessary evil. Do
Yeah,
what
exactly
Do
that.
one more for you. Your worst experience at a festival.
No, we've had some stories this weekend, guys. Really bad ones, so can you top that?
It's nervous.
You're really pausing!
I'm worried about who I'm going to upset.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
What? Yesterday?
No.
No?
Pugate.
What?
Pugate.
Always poo related.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure I shat myself in the queue for the bus at Wacken last week.
Right.
Well, it wasn't the worst, but it wasn't great.
Shower clean you off and then you're done. Yeah.
Wacken last week, there was more mud than I had ever seen at a
seen the
festival.
videos,
Like,
insane.
it was genuinely the most draining week of my life.
Really?
I don't think I've ever done a festival and then got to the end of it and been like, I just can't. But that one was definitely up there. I think I overdosed on Jaffa cakes here a few years ago.
Yeah?
I've had a few not medical emergencies, but definitely not medical emergencies.
Right.
I think for me it was either Thursday or Friday last year where I decided to finish the night off by finishing the bottle of rum I brought with me.
How much was in it?
Are we including hangovers?
Nah.
That's a cop out.
No, it's not the hangover, but I was too drunk to sleep, so I finished the rum anyway. And then basically spent the next 3 hours walking around trying to sober up enough to be able to sleep at all.
Yeah.
Or it was the panic attack I had earlier this weekend when I thought I'd lost my fucking van keys.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
So,
moments.
one of the two. Yeah.
Found him, yeah?
Yeah, they're good.
Oh,
They're good.
fantastic.
They were hiding, their little bastards.
Those are the negative experiences we got back have a laugh over, but hopefully the most positive thing is the fact that you came here and you played and you absolutely smashed the
If you
guys.
can't laugh about it at the end,
Yeah.
whatever it is, then you're fucked either way.
Yeah, absolutely.
We look forward to you coming back here again, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this.
Thanks so much for having us.